Hi, church. I was saying to somebody on Sunday that just those few weeks that we had of getting back into the physical church building had kind of enabled me to reset my weeks, that I'm finding it difficult to keep track of time without that Sunday marker there of knowing I've been to church, it's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, it starts the work week. And so I was thinking about that in terms of how God has created us for observing rhythms in our life. You know, we have the day and the nighttime. That is a rhythm. We have the seasons, although depending on which state you live in, it may not seem like there's such a change between them. But we have that rhythm of the seasons, of the colder weather and the warmer weather. We have the rhythm of leaves falling off the trees and new blooms coming on them. We have the rhythm that we see in nature in terms of, the season when the sheep and the calves are born. We are kind of made to live our lives in the rhythm that God has created. Jesus, in his life, observed a certain rhythm. And one of the things that we know was part of his rhythm was the time that he spent alone with the Father. In Mark chapter 1, verse 35, in the midst of this very, very busy time in Jesus' life when many people were coming to him to be healed, it says that in the early morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went away to a secluded place and was praying there. Jesus got up while it was still dark. He went away and he was praying. And this isn't the only time that we see recorded in the Gospels of Jesus taking time away to pray. I believe that was his regular rhythm. And I would encourage us to be developing that rhythm in our own lives. Maybe you are not the kind of person who gets up while it was still dark. Maybe that just sounds horrible to you. But maybe you carve out that time in the evening or when you first get home from work. I know some of you even sit in your car when you get to work and have that quiet time, or listen to the Bible as you're driving to work. But I would encourage you to carve out some time to set up that rhythm of spending time with God. I read one time something that helped me to kind of think of this as more than something that, oh, I have to pray or I have to spend time reading my Bible. The author suggested that we think about the fact that God is waiting to meet with us. And so instead of thinking, I have to read my Bible or I have to pray, I'm thinking, I get to meet with the creator and sustainer of the universe. He is waiting for me to meet with him. And that can set a rhythm to our day. So I hope that this week is filled with joy. I hope that you are surprised by God's goodness as you see it reflected in people around you. I hope that you are able to focus on things that are helpful. But I think one of the ways that we set our mind to do that is by observing that rhythm of spending regular time with God and his word.